Hi everyone, Arlie's here.
Hey everyone, it's Naj, and today we're here with season 6, episode 8 of All Americans. So, what is your rating for this episode? One out
It's
of
like
10.
a 9.5. I really enjoyed this episode. I really liked it. It's good seeing Billy back. That was my favorite part, honestly.
Yeah, I give it like a good like 9 or like 9.8 maybe. Like I feel like this episode, if in the beginning of the episode, I was kind of like, but then like once we got to like the Billy part and the Layla part, I was up. Like I was like purely just like paying attention. I think it would have got a solid 10 for me if Dion wasn't there. Um
Yeah, I didn't really care about that
and
storyline at all, honestly. I
I
really
didn't.
didn't.
I feel like it was forced, but we'll get into that in a minute. But like, listen, you already know, Greta, you ate down. That's all I gotta say before I get
Yeah, I
to
like
you.
this. Yeah.
But literally, I was there. I was tearing up like she had me. So, who do you want to start with first? Well, there was no coup. There's no patience. God bless.
They were there.
They were there.
What?
Yeah. Let me retract my statement. Where were they?
The trial, the prep trial, like they
Oh
were
yeah, oh
like
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
yeah, he said Coop and Patience were was not there. She said she was just yeah.
I mean, Asher and Jamie then.
Yeah,
Okay.
unfortunately, my ship was
Um,
not there. Yeah.
okay. See, I listen, I don't know how I forgot that when I was telling Lexi that I like Coop ate down, but for some reason I just stopped. If Patience is there, I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about them, we might as well start with that. Honestly,
Yeah.
Coop,
I really liked
you
it. I
yeah,
really liked it. The first
Coop, you
time I
saved it.
agree. I agree with Laura. She was giving her those easy questions and all that stuff. But when she came back the second time, yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
was it.
the second
That
part
stuff
ate
had
the
me
second
crying
part.
too. It had me laughing, bro. I was laughing, bro. I knew Patience was gonna get defensive
Yeah,
about a bunch of stuff. I knew it.
I just don't think she takes things serious, and it's and what pisses me off about Patience because
Yeah.
like when Coop was asking her those questions, if yes, like there's gonna be lawyers that ask less important questions to build up to those big questions. So technically,
Yeah.
Coop wasn't doing anything wrong because they'll do like simple questions, gain them all,
Yeah.
make them feel a little comfortable, then they'll hit them with the bangers and have them looking lost and confused. So Coop, it wasn't wrong in doing that preparation, but I think that Patience just got too comfortable with thinking that or since she knows Coop that I'm perfectly fine because how she was answering some of those questions in the beginning, she was like, oh yeah, like I told girl, like she was like, girl, professionalism is key, and she was not bringing it the first set of questions,
Yeah.
and Laura was right, like you can't expect these people to give her easy laid back questions when now they're making her the one that did the
The
defense and made
aggressor,
that did
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the aggressor in this case. So if you're being seen as the aggressor now, why are you not taking this serious? How in the fuck, Patience, did you forget what you did that day? You got
Yeah.
stabbed. She ran off with the knife, and then you pulled it out. Did you like? Did the police not get the knife? Like, do they not have any evidence? How
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck do you
crazy.
not remember what happened? You went to therapy. You always talking about how traumatizing this is for you, and you don't want her to control your life, but you don't even know what happened that controlled day. What
Yeah,
did so how if you don't remember it, how are you
she
scared
said,
of
"I
it?
don't know. I don't
I
know what
don't
happened. What do
know.
you?" And I just still can't believe that they don't have the ring camera footage. Like,
I think they're making shit up. Like I just feel like I don't care. I
uh,
I don't I
I can't believe
don't
we haven't
care.
seen
And
Miko yet. That's the biggest thing. I can't believe we haven't
we're
seen it.
eight.
Like, it's at this point, it's like not even worth it because this could be the final season and they're dragging it. Like, I don't get like they could have given them a different storyline,
Mhm.
like something like that. They could have easily when they did a time jump, they could have said Miko was sent away for years or whatever. Like, and boom, I would
Right.
have been fine. I would have been fine. And now they gotta drag this out and it's I don't know what they're doing because. Coop was like, "Yo, we can't put her on the stand. Yo, let's get a wrap. If we
Yes.
do, it's a wrap."
She don't even remember what happened that day. And let's be honest, she is like she kind of played herself. You blurred this line, but okay, first of all, before I even get into it, these writers are not serious, and I want y'all to be serious because how did Miko have a fan account for Patience that had 1 million followers as if Patience don't have 1 million followers? So how did Patience equal amount of followers follow her fan account? How? How is that
Yeah,
possible?
it's
There,
wild. I
that's
don't
literally
know.
how. So you mean tell me the fan accounts followed the same page, like they so just equal amount of followers? That makes no damn sense, especially
Yeah.
when Patience literally was a flop.
Mhm.
So let's just be serious with that. You must have forgot which follow count belonged to who.
Yeah.
Two, if you're trying to make this believable, it's not believable. There's no reason how we're keep hearing these scenarios of what Miko is doing and how Miko was such a taunting thought in Patience's head, but we don't see anything. We don't see her suffering. We don't see her like having nightmares. We don't even see Miko doing anything to indicate that she is doing the I was the one that got hurt. I'm on the offense. She's the aggressor.
Yeah.
Like there is nothing that shows Miko was doing a defensive route because you're not showing us anything. You could have had this stuff been wrapped up in the beginning of season 6, and in a time jump, it would have been her in therapy, her dealing with the cases. We could have got some cases in the flashback, which would have led to patients now wanting to learn how to fight so she could prevent this from ever happening. And then maybe within a year of her being in prison, they say that, oh, Miko was good. They let her off for good for being good. And then that's how it could work out because that would have been believable because she's not here, because you're giving us all these case scenarios. Like, why are we only seeing y'all side of the case? Y'all showing us
Yeah.
what's happening in Crenshaw. Y'all showing us what's happening in Dion Levinsky's house. But why are we not seeing what's
Promiscuous.
happening to Miko? Like, I don't care. How are you not showing us what happened to Miko? You only can afford her for
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah,
You
stop.
only,
I don't care about the spinoff. Like whatever they're
I
trying to do with
don't.
Dion. Like, and look, Dion could be a great character. Um, but yo, I don't care. It's like when I was watching the originals and then they had legacies. I was like, yo, why are they doing this, bro? I don't care. They were wasting originals time, bro. Like I was like, yo,
Yeah, just
honestly,
for
obviously, like
legacies.
I became, a big Legacies fan, but like, yo, I hated the way that they did that too. And this I feel like is worse though.
It's even it's like a fake out version of what they did for Homecoming. At least with Homecoming like being introduced, even though I didn't really care about some of those people, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
well I can see where you're going. This you're just showing us this one dude who once again is a fake wannabe Spencer. He has an attitude galore. He's lying. He has an annoying ass
Yeah,
sister,
he's way
and
worse than Spencer was
yeah, like
already.
right. I don't have time for somebody who think they're trying to be, and then why are you trying to make Spencer be like Billy when he's like 20? Let's Anyways, yeah, but Patient's storyline is not believable. I don't believe it. I don't believe the Miko thing. And you know it's bad when everybody was like live tweeting the episode, they said they don't care. You know it's bad when everybody's like they don't care. It's being dragged. Why is it still here? Why are you marinating this Miko thing until like episode 13?
Yeah,
You're gonna show us Miko one time this whole season. It's gonna be at the court case.
yeah, it's gonna be wild. I
That's what they're gonna
mean,
do. They're going to save her for like the one appearance for the fucking case, and she's going to show up, and then we're never going to see the lady again.
yeah.
And
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think when we look back on this season, it's gonna be horrible because the Pacers storyline was trash.
it's the worst
The
one.
Dion storyline was trash. I think it's a lot that's
Yeah,
gonna be not good.
and I feel like there's episodes where I'm like they're utilizing their time, and then there's episodes where I'm like you're putting fillers in, and Dion was the essential filler for this episode.
That's probably why
He
they said, "Yo, we only got 13 episodes. Let's add two. We wasted time. We wasted time. We
Yeah,
don't
to no the company saw how they were wasting time and said, "Let me get 2 more episodes to fix this shit up
Yeah,
because this is a damn mess. You got to sell us because there's Dion, no, Patience, no, no, and but
yeah,
Coop though, like the actress, amazing job,
yeah.
8 down, like
That's really
Coop
good. Yeah,
like that was the only time where I physically could believe and mentally could believe that this is what Coop wants to do.
yeah.
Like the passion, the fact that she was able to articulate questions instantly and carry that lawyer like kind of vibe off where they're asking questions and they're not backing off and they're not caring if you stumble over the questions and they're reverting back to what you just said because within those questions, she made Patience go from this confident person to like, I don't even know what happened to me that day,
Bruh.
which is a mess in itself because how do you not remember what happened to you, especially when you had this built up anger towards Miko? You was practicing fighting for however long
He
you
was about to
were.
shoot her.
You was
Like,
about to shoot her and you don't even know what happened today. So basically, you're saying that a ghost stabbed you or you stabbed yourself. That's what you're trying to say, Patience.
yeah.
I don't
Good thing
even.
that they did this because imagine they didn't give her no
Yo,
training. It's
oh
like,
my God, no, I swear, if they didn't show anything else about Patience having this, because I kept saying, if they're gonna have her like at least practice, if she if she went to that court case and she had nothing to provide. And she was like, "Yeah, I told girl like stop following me." So I went on live and I said, "You're a weirdo, yada yada yada. Like I will beat you up." I would have probably been the most pissed off I've ever seen in my life. Like you would have seen me drag her for 30 minutes on this podcast alone.
Honestly, it could have been a good idea if they would have like started the season with like her going on stand and messing it up and Miko getting out
Yeah,
and
and then
then dealing
rescheduling
with
it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they reschedule it, and then this would
something
have been
like
her.
that. Yeah.
Like, yo, put us in the writing room, please. We'll know how to fix it up because there's just no way you're dragging this. Like, I bet you next week is gonna be her talking about Miko, 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 and Miko's gonna be nowhere to be seen.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, Coop sold it for me. That's
Yeah, Coop did a great job. That was a
she
good
saved it.
scene. I
She
was, it
saved that
had me
whole scene.
laughing, had me laughing, and like in disbelief. And Coop was being just did a good job.
She had me laughing in disbelief because she did a couple questions and made somebody literally basically give out on the case. Like that was a win right there.
Yeah,
Imagine if that happened and they said, "Well, you don't remember what happened to you, so this case is thrown out the window." They're already ready to throw out this case. And if you're fumbling like this, that means that we can't even do the case. So maybe we might not even get a case at all. We might not even get them seeing lawyers. They might have to do something else because patience is not built for this.
not at all.
She's not. So patience, I'm girl, whatever. Cool. You better than me because I would have left her. Whatever. Who else do you want to aim for? Oh, what Dion, right? Want to do
Yeah,
Dion?
yeah, we can. Yeah,
We do not care.
yeah, bro. I don't care about no spinoff. Like you're wasting valuable time with like the cast that like I want to see. Like I don't
I
know, man. Like it's
I
just
just
not
don't
interesting.
care.
It's just not
I just don't
interesting
care.
either. Like I will
I,
say the stuff with Billy, it lined up really well. They did a really good job of like, I like having the ghost Billy talking to Spencer and like it kind of like seemed like believable and like really well put together because it mirrored each other. But I just don't care about like seeing Dion. He's wait like I want to see the characters that we've been with for the past 6 seasons, like I don't know. I just don't
yeah.
care. It's enough to
I
see it.
Yeah, because like I think like one thing about these writers is you had episodes previous seasons to do this and you never did. You wasted whole season 5 on a breakup and then a
Bro,
love triangle for no reason. You have 13 episodes now, and this is before you had 15, and you're wasting it on somebody that we don't care about. Why did you have Spencer and Olivia have this speech about like him doing whatever he wants, like fuck what everybody else think, and then you have him go back to season 1 roots because oh we gotta recollect this and bring it back to Billy, which we're gonna get back to Billy when we get there. We're gonna get to Billy in a minute. But y'all are keep trying to every time y'all bring up some Billy type of thing, y'all always gotta make rewinding back to like Spencer, like you mean tell me Spencer, like for y'all to do this, you gotta make Spencer become Dr. Savaho again. You don't need he doesn't need to have that. Like, he literally has to prepare for the championship. Why
Yeah.
would y'all have him waste a day of preparing for the championship, which he busted his ass for? He had to literally fight against fucking Mac Burner fake ass to get back to the field, and then you have us waste a fucking episode of him trying to be helper to some boy who clearly is a smart ass. He had an attitude. How you gonna show up to Spencer's house with a fucking backpack of clothes, left and lied and said that your sister kicked you out when her ass already misses attitude? Like, yo, girl, get out of here. One, you come in here with a fucking attitude talking about something. Oh, I gotta get a long attitude. Like, motherfucker, how about you lagged into the fuck out this house? Like, are you serious? How you gonna come in here with somebody that's mouth lay
Yeah,
on
it
our
was
couch in
wild.
bed, which is crazy to me because why is every house somehow an Airbnb? Laura's house is filled with kids. Billy's old house is filled with Beverly Hills students and kids, and now you got fucking Spencer's OG home being filled with some random kid we only knew for like 2 fucking weeks. Are you okay, Rex? What are we doing here? Why is he here? And why
That's
every time
actually funny because
it's
everything is.
crazy. Every house is a damn, and then the beach house too. Random ass lady. Why are y'all rotating these strangers? Stranger danger? Did y'all not notice?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
not the 80s. Why are we having strangers come in our damn house? What if Dion was some super fan who wanted to kill Spencer or something or try to take away his legacy like Miko? Why are we just thinking that he like this dude is what?
Yeah, imagine if like Miko is like Dion with like dating or
Yo,
something.
like, come on, man. Like, it makes no sense. Dion comes in here, and then every time he does it, he bring his dramatic ass sister talking about blaming Spencer when you do when and you know what? Dion and that lady is not the problem. The problem and the enemy is fucking preach. Preach. Stop sending people over here. Because you heard him say it again. They was
Yeah,
he's
pretty really is.
preach. They said what he say? Preach told me where you live. Why aren't you
Wait, he
this
said
is this,
that in the episode?
he said something about Preach told me where to find you. Or maybe I misconstrued him, but I know they said Preach let him here. Why is Preach leading people to fucking Spencer's house?
Preach, let me hear it. Yeah.
There's no way, like, Preach. Is that not against school records of letting a new student know where a previous student lives?
Yeah,
Why
that's
are you
funny.
leading people to his house for help? And then you're having this damn sister blaming Spencer because Preach is the one that called Spencer here to help your brother. So,
Yeah.
Preach being a scary cat, because I was about to curse, scary ass. Instead of him talking to the sister, he threw Spencer, 21-year-old ass, into this conversation to then while he hide and dodge and getting fucking lasagna plates. Are we serious? I don't care. Dion, I don't even know. Like, what even was the result? Like, did he hate football
I
and then he
guess
about to give it a try?
the fact that he said I quit the team that quick is wild. Um, I don't know. On the other side, Bolivia was like a married couple this episode. They're like, and the way she said that, like, because when Dion and Spencer got mad at each other, she said, "You both are gonna
And then
sit
he got
here."
smart,
Yo,
and then he
that
got
was
smart with Olivia.
crazy.
I
He
was
was like, "Why
like,
are you defending him?" Like, oh, yo, he was wild.
yeah, cause like back off Bolivia, bro. Like I almost forgot you for I forgot who you was for a second, bro. I was
Spencer almost lost his
he
mind right
almost
there.
lost he almost no Dion almost lost his life. Like you're not gonna talk to Spencer future wife like that, and you're not gonna talk to
Yeah,
my queen like that either. So you better go find somebody else. If you couldn't get that energy to your sister, I'll be damned if you think you can come in their house and get smart with them when they let your ass in here. Cause you can go sleep on the bench outside. Are you fucking
yeah,
serious, bro? That piss me off, man. Like Dion, you better go bark up somebody else's tree because
yeah.
you're
Because
not gonna have
Dion
your
was
hand
wild.
out. You're not gonna have
Dion
your
was
hand
wild.
out and then get smart. Like where was Grace? Like, cause he be hearing the other day. Where was Grace in there? Where
No,
was
she said they were. She said they were. Did she said they were off in Cancun or something like that? Somewhere, the Bahamas. I can't remember what he said, but there's somewhere
they're
that they're.
never okay.
Yeah,
They'll be back next week.
yeah,
Bro, I can't. Like, but yeah, I don't care. I don't care about Beyonce.
yeah. I just don't want like yo, just keep Homecoming and All American, bro. No, we don't need a spinoff, another spinoff. Like,
They're gonna get more like oh, and it's crazy though, because like why are you even trying when like Homecoming is potentially about to get canceled?
yeah, like I feel like that was the show you should be building up more than trying to have a
More
spinoff.
and you barely could bend up yet.
Yeah.
No, low key we should be able to talk about we should talk about season three trailer at the end of this actually low key because
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, Dion, okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, if y'all spent this whole episode about him, then we best see him every episode for the rest of the season. Because don't do what you did when you had like Olivia helping like the one girl and then y'all dropped it off. Like
Oh shoot. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I would have yeah, I would have loved to see like Olivia like talk to her still, like
Yeah.
still check up on her, and feel like and then it can be more like, oh yeah, like I remember when I had to help this girl out. Like I understand how you feel, Spencer. Like that would have been a good ass like parallel or something, but instead y'all dropped her off too. So I know you're gonna drop off Dion and then we're gonna be like, oh, what happened to that boy? They're going to do that. I know it. I know you're going to do that.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, next we're gonna talk about Jordan, Billy, and Mac. Um, honestly,
I'm really glad that Jordan is that cut Mac off, yo. It was taking forever.
okay. But like Spencer, Jordan. It took him being. First of all, how is Mac being on a podcast, bro?
Yo,
It's
that
like,
stuff was
mind you,
funny.
he on.
Eh,
Mac only been here for like a good month or something, and he
Bro,
on the podcast before Kenny.
where is Kenny? Where is Kenny? Yo, he better be back because
He is gonna be back. He's gonna be back
yeah, I did
now,
see him in the
and
championship game, the
he better
picture.
have a reason. He better have a magnificent reason as to why the fuck he was going for episodes. How did they get Mac on their podcast before Kenny? Like, I don't understand. And
Yeah.
I don't understand how Jordan listened to him trash him and then it finally clicked. Oh, so
How you not know that? How
what
you not
yeah
understand this the
what
whole
made it
time?
what made it switch, Jordan, when he said that you shouldn't do a draft? Come on, Jordan. Are you serious? He listened to this man for 2 seconds, was like, yo, that motherfucker up. I'm like,
Yeah,
you're not
nah.
serious. You're not serious, man. There's no way.
All this time, bro. You didn't see the way he was treating Spencer and all that. Like
I guess not. I guess he said, nah, it's not about me.
he
And
said, nah,
then
not my coach. Yeah.
he said, yo, he got me. And then, but the low key, I didn't even notice that he actually was shading Jordan. I thought he was shading. I thought that due to like Spencer already like being it like doing the draft that he
Yeah.
meant that he was talking about Spencer, and because he was like, Spencer points been low. For a second, I
Yeah.
thought he was talking about Spencer.
Nah, because he was talking
Eh,
about quarterbacks. So
Yeah, and then I was
yeah.
like, oh, really?
Yeah. Trying
Like,
to
but
put it in Jordan's mind that like, yo, I might have to stay another year so I can develop more and all that. So coach and all that. So yeah, it was pretty
that's
it was shady, yeah.
that was nuts though, because like why? And it's even more wild that Mac did that, especially when Jordan came to him and was like, "Yo, like I've been thinking about wanting to be drafted," and like
Yeah.
continuing on his dad legacy after he read the letter, which he told Layla he didn't read it at first. So I don't know if he read it afterwards or if he read it before, but
Yeah, and it was
you know,
I don't even remember when it was.
I don't remember, but whatever it was, but
Yeah.
after he read it and then he told him like actually this kind of led me to where I wanted to be. I want to actually draft, and this man then goes and makes shade literally hours later, or maybe he did it before. I don't know, but then Matt gets mad at the end
Bro, that
when
shit was
Jordan comes
funny.
back. Which is crazy because like it's a podcast for anybody. Because how did Jordan get a invitation that fast and came up on
Yeah.
there and he
I'm
was
guessing it
like,
was like the local
local
podcast where
one.
we could probably just ask them to get on there whenever you want.
Yeah, but that would have been more wild because I would want Olivia to be on a podcast. Like she used to do a
Yeah.
podcast. Like imagine if they
That would
like
be
want
they just dropped her whole podcast thing. Like they don't
they
even
yeah,
talk
they
about
don't they
that at
don't
all.
care. They don't care. They
Yeah.
it went they went from podcast to journalism, which they could have had both. Like imagine
Yeah,
her.
which would have been smart. Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine if Liv showed up to like, Grace's house and had a recording little audio for like the podcast as well. Like imagine her saying like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah.
gonna drop an audio book for my dad's book. Here's some of the audio that I've obtained." They
Yeah.
just completely just don't care. Like I like that y'all fumbled a crucial part because like that's one of my favorite storylines was season 3 about her and
Bro,
like the
season one to season
podcast
three was just it's
was
so
top
good,
tier.
man. Like
Was top tier.
then three, then four to now is just bro, bro, they need help,
You said they're struggling to do the college route.
bro.
That
Yes,
the teen the
bro.
college route.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not hitting like the first three seasons.
The first two seasons also intense for though, because like we was out here dodging bullets every day.
Yeah, see, seasons, yeah, those seasons were
So
crazy.
yeah, we're crazy. But yeah, I just think that like Jordan hopping on and getting that look back at the end was just chef kiss because Mac Ass was in that office, man, just slamming that table, talking some, oh, like you're
Yeah,
mad, you're mad. That's what you get because you need to start acting like you're friends with teenagers and young adults when you should be planning out play styles. Let
yeah,
alone your play style flopped until Spencer came and told you how to fix it last episode or 2 episodes ago. You're not in no place. You don't have no longevity because look at how you shaded your only defender, which was like Jordan. Jordan and like and other teammates, like, yes, you're letting Jordan get spots as he should get his points. You're letting other teammates get points as they should, but you were purposely not like it was somehow still not working.
yeah.
And instead of utilizing everybody's talents, you isolated Spencer, and then everything came to bite you in the ass because now you don't got Spencer and you don't got Jordan, so you have nobody. And when
And
Kenny
you about
comes
to
back,
lose your head coaching thing because
yeah,
Kenny's back. Kenny coming back,
yeah,
so
now you're in the background with that damn cap on your head and nothing but imaginations and points. So
that's just gonna
yeah.
be funny when the whenever they come back. I can't wait to
Yeah.
see it. Bro.
I'm gonna be like, ha ha, forehead. Leave Jordan alone. Let Jordan thrive on his own because I cannot believe he shaded Jordan. And I was like, whoa,
Yeah, that was crazy. And
Jordan,
Layla
who's
was
been
funny
eating.
too.
Yo, yeah,
Layla,
she was like,
your
the
boyfriend
breakup.
back and all that, the breakup. Yeah, that was
Yo,
funny.
that was fucking hilarious. Cause like she was like, she's like, should I be jealous? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, that stuff was funny.
It was funny. And I also like that Jordan did get a letter from Billy because I feel like one of the biggest things. Well, actually, I should try this in right now. Um, I appreciate that he got a letter from Billy and he's able to like kind of no, I mean he already mourned, but I think like kind of a little bit closure because he always felt like he had to like live up to his dad's shadow or try to impress his dad or
Yeah.
try to do whatever he could to get that like attention that his dad got or he wanted from his dad. And to now realize that his dad, even though he said to both the twins that they were his favorite twins, in some way it healed something in him regardless, and to at least get something from their dad because both Olivia and Jordan did not get to say goodbye to their dad. Well, Jordan was there. He saw him go back into the bus, but he didn't tend to get like a goodbye. Like, he watched
Oh
him
yeah. Well,
die.
I can't remember if he was
Yeah,
there or not.
it was him and Grace that were there, I believe.
Yeah, what? Yeah, it was though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was them. So like he didn't really get a goodbye, and so at least they got one in the form of a letter. But why are y'all I feel like they're gaslighting me. They're gaslighting the audience. And I know I'm not wrong because I've been seeing people talk about it. There's no way that they are continuously rewriting history to make Billy seem like he was like the best dad ever.
Nah, Billy was goaded though. Billy was goaded.
He was goaded in football, but he was not goaded in being a parent. He was not able to identify, what his son was doing, and his son needed his attention, and his son wanted him to be there for him. He didn't notice that, Olivia relapsed like twice. He wasn't there for her. The only person that really
Technically,
noticed
Laura
her,
didn't either though.
yeah, didn't either.
Laura
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah, but
yeah,
they're not trying to. You're not trying to paint Laura as some like godly parent though. Like
yeah.
Billy is over here getting like retcons and re-improvisations every episode, and it's fucking insane. There is no way that Billy, the same person who was barely a dad to them, barely present, wrote a letter for them and hid it, and then no one found it, and then Laura forgot about it until a year later when they should have got it when he died, so it would have helped them grieve. You said when they were ready to graduate, girl. There's no way I forgot. He now he writing letters. Now he got books to give. Like like now Spencer got a book. The kids got letters. He was over here like at this point. What did he write something in the will too? Like what else did Billy get? Like now Billy was out here having Jordan at parks. Like now Billy was just so present when they were younger, and then when they grew older, he just suddenly became less there.
Oh
Like
my.
now he just wow. He just suddenly not there. I just can't. I
Yeah.
can't. Like this is so he's a good, loving, doting father, and then he cheated, and then held on to that cheating greed for years. Like, why y'all making it seem like he just sat there one day was like, "I gotta write a letter to my kids." I don't know why, but like, yeah, I gotta write a letter to my kids. Stop.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, I mean, I believe
The book,
the
sure.
diary more the diary that
Yeah,
Laura gave Spencer more than the letters, honestly. Because the letter, I mean, the diary seems more like, who knows who
his
would have a
thoughts. Yeah,
diary, and like I thought it was really funny when he was just like when the Spencer part and all that was happening.
yeah.
That was funny.
And he thought it
Uh,
was Spencer thought it was him or like Jordan the
yeah.
whole time it was him talking about something. And this what kills me is he was like, "Yo, I got a bad wife, I got a baddie." Yeah, but you cheated on that said baddie.
Yeah.
But like yeah, like the diary would have made more sense because like I restarted like writing a diary. I don't write every day, but I write like my emotions or how I'm feeling when
Yeah.
I'm in like yeah. So like it helps you like trust me. But letters, like how did he just magically like it's like they did it for us because why would he both write under his pay on at the bottom? Oh, you're my favorite twin. Like, how do you know that the twins
Yeah.
is going to have some type of who's better? Like, what? Why
I
would they
did
want
think
to
it was
have that?
funny though that he told both of them that they
Both of
were
them.
there. That was funny,
Yeah,
but
cause let's be honest, he loves them equally. Y'all,
yeah.
like I'm not gonna sit here and try to dissect who he loves the most.
Yeah, I think he loves them both equally, but I still think they're way, way, way under Spencer though. Like
You said
I still think he loves Spencer the
That's why
most, bro.
Spencer got the book. That's why
Yeah.
Spencer got the diary. And you know what's even more wild? Laura gave Spencer the diary. Like, yes, that's
He
her
said
future
here, he said
son-in-law.
here, y'all
But
just get a letter. He get a
yeah,
whole
like
book.
the
That's
whole
great.
book. Like, yes, that is her future son-in-law. And
Yeah.
but like, would it not make more sense to give it to Liv right now when she's writing a fucking book on him?
Oh yeah, that's true. That because this is his
Why?
thoughts and all that.
Like
Yeah, I don't
what?
know.
Or memorable quotes? Like y'all keep y'all, yo, they don't care. And like let alone like it could have made more sense as to why Olivia was like postponing, sending out the book because she felt like something was missing. And if she had
Yeah.
got that book, she would have been like able to add a little bit more things before she sent it off. But now y'all saying that she finally got what she needed, which was just to share ability with the world. She gonna read this book. I'm like, hey, I could have added that in the book. Like, see, you just fumbled her. You fumbled her. But
Yeah.
but in a sense, that scene with her, like with Olivia and Billy at the end, like that was just
Yeah, I liked
that was just
all
amazing.
I thought all his scenes with everybody was really
Hmm.
good. Yo, the one that got me, man, the Laura and Billy one, man, that was really good at
Yeah,
the
that was the
end.
one. That was the
I thought
one.
that was really,
Hmm.
really special.
Yeah,
But yeah.
and it just shows that like they could have done anything instead of writing or killing him off
Bro,
because
all they had to do
it
was
felt
say,
whole.
yo, just say, yo, he's taking an NFL job. Yo, he's taking a college job, he's gonna be miles away and bring him back as a guest star every like five, six
Hmm.
episodes, some like random episodes.
Or
Like here's
or even said he was in a coma. It would have made sense.
yeah, bro,
But
you just
instead, you killed him off, and then you think we're supposed to be taking this serious when we keep seeing ghostly God figure like Billy, who's suddenly a saint every time on the screen.
yeah.
No
And I don't
way.
think killing Billy helped anybody. Like, I don't think it
It
made
didn't
any
help.
character. I don't think it made any character better. I think it just made some characters worse. Honestly,
I know. Yeah, I think due to like Billy dying, it led to a lot of characters relying on other people for advice, which was not good. Like such as if Jordan and Spencer had Billy, they wouldn't be relying on jackasses like Kenny and Mac,
yeah,
or and like Asher would have knew if he should have added that guy back on the team. Like they had so many misguided directions, and it
yeah,
is messed up because like Asher was asking for advice from Billy. So like, and Billy was giving information on like how Spencer should like, approach college football and how it's different from high school. They
yeah,
missed it off this opportunity of having them, transfer into college. And now we're getting people who are not who dull in comparison to like, Tay and Daniel's chemistry, or Tay and Mike's chemistry. Like it doesn't hit. And like watching all these coaches, we watched now three coaches at this point since season five started, or since season four of the coaches stuff, and none of them hit well to where you believe that there's some dynamic where it makes sense. So like every
yeah.
time we see football, we're just like, because they're never gonna understand Jordan or Spencer, and we got to a point where they were mutually understood by Billy, and he's gone, and
Yeah.
and especially when you wasted Billy's whole time with him deciding if he wanted to go back and like and do this whole approach between school and like being there with Spencer and Jordan, and it didn't
Yeah.
go anywhere. So it feels bittersweet to us because you wasted his time, and then you keep bringing him back. It's like, hey, remember Tay's here when he shouldn't have died in the first place. And as
I
much as I was
don't
annoyed with him
like
as a character,
yeah.
he was still needed. So.
And I mean, I get that Tay Diggs wanted to leave, like he wanted to pursue other things, but you could have just wrote him off. Wrote it right. Like, you didn't have to kill him. Like, I hate that. That's what every showrunner and every like writer they do. They jump to, oh, we got to kill him. They want to lead the show, we got to kill him. Bro,
Mhm.
just write him off. You're a better writer than that. Just write something, bro. Say he's going off. Like he could have went to Florida with Willie. There were so many other options than killing him because I just think the show is just way worse off without Billy, honestly.
Mhm.
I think we seen how good it can be because it felt like the old times, like the old episodes and all that, because Billy was there and his interactions with everybody. Man, you see how much he's missed, honestly. His character's
Yeah.
missed.
Like the only thing that they could have give was additional that gave his death gave additional storyline for season five, but in longevity, it makes no sense. Like I don't even want to rewatch like him dying because he died
Yeah,
such a
nah,
dumb way.
bro.
He died a dumb
All they had
way.
when would disappear, bro. I still remember that. I was like, wait, what the hell happened?
The fact no, well,
I remember it.
the fact is he literally saved. I think like literally he could have got off,
Yeah,
but he literally could have got off, and he just
he
stayed
said,
there.
tell my family I love them or whatever.
Like you
Bro,
could have got there when you were saying that. You could have
bro,
moved.
you're a football, like you're an ex-football player, yo. Like,
John, man. Fuck, John.
bro,
But yeah, like
there's no
listen,
way.
it
It's
was it
crazy.
was it was no damn way, and they did it. But like once again, whenever Billy comes up, people want to show out, and they did a good job with that. Um, I do miss him though. Like it's crazy. Like they rewrite him so much that I'm like, dang, I look, he miss this man. Like let me. And then I rewatched
Yeah.
season one to like four, and I'm just like, Is this your king? Like, stop pissing me off, man. Like, this is not the
Oh
one I'm.
man.
This is not the Billy I'm thinking they're going to write in his diary, his little letter. You're my favorite twin,
But I don't
Pookie.
know. I don't know, man. I feel like Billy is the kind of guy that will write in the diary though. Like
Yeah,
that's like,
a diary,
yeah,
yeah,
like
but
I
like
feel
a
like,
letter,
yeah, I don't know about. I
a
mean,
letter is.
a letter. I mean, I could see it, but like, I think the diary is more believable because he does seem
Mm,
like somebody that would like jot stuff down in a diary or something like that, especially in his later years.
mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. I
Yeah,
just don't know.
cause like the letter is given. He thought the letter is given. He thinks that he wasn't going to make it. Like that's what it was
Yeah.
giving. Like even though the death I know wasn't there, it wasn't planned. It is given that he thought that he wasn't gonna make it to when they get to college. Like that's what it was giving. And I'm just like, no, like a letter. Yes, a letter would have been not what I would imagine, but it would have made more sense if they handled it more better than just making it. Oh, like with Jordan's. Oh, you like a melon. I'm just like,
Yeah, nah, that was
no,
stupid.
no. Like and like I would have like Lee's had it like been like him doing it every milestone in their life, like when they were born, then like when they were like in elementary, middle school, high school, and then since he didn't see them in college yet, he would have said, I can't wait to see how you are in college, and then it would have hit because they're in college and he's not really there to experience it with them. That would have been harder than just I don't know, but Billy, we will talk about you another time because you probably gonna come up again. I
Yeah.
fear. But lastly, let's talk about Layla storyline. So, how did you like the approach of Layla's like therapy session and the conclusion by the end?
Uh, I thought she was rushing too quickly to think that this woman wasn't gonna help her or anything like that, or she had like no good ideas. She seemed like she just was really just did not want to listen at first, which is understandable. But it was just like, come on, Layla, just listen for a second. Like she's just trying to give you like some advice and just seeing like what's going on in your life and all that stuff by her asking about like Jordan and the proposal, like what's happened and all that stuff. And Layla just got really defensive, but then she started to open up and like really realize like, hey, maybe I should try some of this stuff. But I like the approach to it, and I like the end result. The end result was really good. It really surprised me. When the little girl was like knocking on the door and she went in, and it was Jordan and Layla and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I like how they did the mirror of like that's what Layla thinks her relationship with Jordan is gonna turn out like and all that stuff. So I liked it.
Yeah, I think for me, I like the approach. I've been wanting a therapy session for a while since Jordan recommended it. I think that for her, um, like from somebody that she doesn't know, trying to piece apart everything in her life, it's where she got defensive as she should because she doesn't know this lady. And the first thing this lady automatically does, instead of asking about her previous like, her past, maybe like finding if something relating to her parents, she's asking about her engagement with Jordan, which is something that she
Yeah,
doesn't want to be pieced apart, especially when it's something that's one of the things she only has right now between like Layla's being obviously vandalized and like her dad being trashed, her mom obviously being gone. She doesn't have that
yeah,
much for her besides with Jordan. That's the only thing she has that's really important in her life, and she cherishes it, and she doesn't want to have somebody that she doesn't know dissect rip apart their engagement and try and figure out, oh, maybe it's because you're engaged, maybe that's a problem.
yeah,
But it was nice to see that the lady, she did more than just try to talk about Jordan. She talked about like maybe let's figuring out the bigger picture and finding if it was something that you kind of want to like push away. Because let's be honest, like some people have witnessed or encountered things when they were younger that they tried to push away in their minds. And after like really sitting there and focusing, they realized that that was their biggest point of trauma.
yeah,
And I did appreciate the mirror between, or more so Jordan and Layla and Greta and Mike acting as her parents
yeah,
because it wasn't really them acting that way. It was how she remembered her dad and her mom acting.
yeah,
So in that sense, because I think originally it was supposed to have been her actual parents doing that scene, but
yeah,
I like that they actually changed it because it also kind of showed that that's something that she's afraid that could happen to her,
yeah,
and like and being afraid that her depression make it so bad or somebody may not understand her depression to the point that she feels like she might get to that point where she doesn't feel anything because she already hinted like her emotions were numb and that she couldn't feel as happy as she could have been for preparing for the engagement and preparing for the wedding, and she hates that she can't give Jordan the emotions that she would want to give him because of her medication. And and then it flashes back to, I mean, it gives the little parallel to like her mom saying that she can't feel anything, she can't give the emotions to her daughter, which is Layla. It
Yeah.
kind of parallels it, but it also shows that Layla will overcome that. She will not be like her mom. Her and Jordan will not be like her mom and dad. And that, learning this now can help prevent any like of that kind of confusion because her dad was trash. He didn't try to understand what was wrong with Layla's
Yeah.
mom. He didn't try to figure out how to understand her. He didn't try to understand her mental health issues and her depression and try to figure out how to be a supportive husband and also a good father to his daughter. Instead, he basically forced her to try to feel or to feel guilty for having a mental health issue and being and having depression. He tried to make her feel guilty for not being able to give the emotional support to her daughter as a mother. And Layla had to witness that and had this idea of like, oh my God, like what if I'm like that? What if I can't give my child or my husband that emotion because of how guilty my dad made her mother feel.
Yeah.
Um, and in the retrospect and like the outcome, it made Layla say like, I want to take things slow. I still think the wedding's going to still happen, obviously, but I think her saying that, I think she's obviously going to like maybe want to. I think she's going to change her mind, or most likely, maybe even want to move in with Jordan later down the line.
Yeah.
But right now, just knowing that Jordan is like, okay, listen, I'm going to do whatever you want. I'm not going to rush you into anything. I'm on the pace you're on. Just shows that he's obviously not like her fucking dad. He's
Yeah.
he's he's with her. He's riding with her. He understands. He's letting her lead. He's not trying to control her decisions. He
Yeah.
is
I
the
don't think
person
he'll
that's
rush
he's
anymore.
yeah, he's walking with her and she's leading. So paralleling it to like how her mom and dad were just doomed how because how he was acting, and showing how on the positive side how her and Jordan is, it was just nice. And also it kind of explains like her decisions and her reactions to certain things in relationship wise from the past seasons because of how she's seen her mom and dad act. And I feel like this is kind of some closure on like the mom thing because we really like we've heard about her mom, but we've like just like getting like a glimpse of like what she's been suffering with, which will lead her to like obviously taking her life. But I just find it to be so interesting because Greta fucking ate down. Like she
Yeah,
she
she
did an
was really
amazing
good.
job.
Really good. She's
Like
always done good with those kind of scenes though. Ever since season one,
always.
she's always been really,
Hmm.
really good. So this is no surprise. She
Yeah, like
was
in season
wonderful.
4, like she just does an amazing job, and I'm happy that they utilized it again. And as much as it's like kind of sad to say, like, oh, like I want to see like Greta
Yeah.
go through emotionalness and like struggles, I don't. But like it's just like just seeing her act that scene down and like basically
Yeah.
acting like a different character because she's acting like her mom. So like just to like I just find it interesting because we don't know that much about Layla's mom, and it's been
Yeah,
years
we
since,
don't at
yeah,
all.
it's been years since we talked about like Layla's mom, and like we've seen her dad so much that like we barely ever talk about her mom, and to see like just get like a little piece of like something because once again, you can always imagine what would have happened or what Layla could have experienced, but to see it and to see that she saw some of it to where she pushed it away, and then is now being something that is important in her life now. I just think that
Yeah.
that was amazing, and hopefully we still do see some like therapy sessions with these
I'm
ladies.
sure we will. Yeah.
I'm
I'm sure.
hoping so because like right now, I think that it's probably the fact. I feel like when Layla finally talked about it and then she talked to Jordan after, I feel like a whole like weight was off her chest because
Yeah.
she's finally able to like find the frustration where it was coming from and being like I'm not gonna let that control me anymore and go so forth. And I feel like with her getting her answers and her like finally like unraveling something about her mom and dad, and then Jordan reading the dad letter, they both got something from their parents that episode, and I feel like it was good for them.
Yeah, and it's good that she's I think she's completely off her meds and all that stuff. So I think it'll be good that she'll be able to handle it. And
Yeah, I didn't even think about that because she was
yeah.
telling she was told the therapist she wanted to find a way to like like me like wean off her meds more.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think about like the outcome of that because like is there hinting that she's going to completely stop taking her medication, like, or she's going to maybe get like a lighter dosage, or like
Yeah.
I feel like hopefully they like bring that up more. Hopefully we see more episodes about that. I feel like she might get lighter dosages and maybe take them like more rarely maybe. I don't know. I just feel like honestly that's something that I'm intrigued about because like we don't know, and when I don't know, that means that I'm excited to see the outcome. So
Yeah, so I
Listen,
think it's gonna
listen.
be good. It's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm. And listen, I want to see it. I want to see. I want
I
to see
think
the
there's
next.
gonna be I think there's gonna be a lot of drama before their wedding happens. I think there's gonna be more that happens, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting, I think.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's going to be always drama, but I don't think there's going to be drama to where they're going to stop engagements, whatever. Like, that's completely off the ringer. I just think that I don't know what else could really like spark it up. That's why I don't seem like it's believable to me. Like, I don't know what could spark up something to where they're like, "We'll stop the engagement." Like, it just
Simone gonna
doesn't make
pop
sense to
up
me.
and she gonna be like, Jordan, I love you. Let's get back together. Yo, Damon and Lando are trash. Yo, I'm out of here. She gonna be like,
No,
Damon ran off with Thea.
well, actually, that's a good thing that you brought that up, actually, because when she brought up the Simone thing with Jordan, I I actually didn't mind it. I mean, I don't.
Nah, I
I
didn't
was
like it. I was like, yo, it's so late. I don't think Jordan
yeah,
really
yeah,
cares.
yeah. I don't think I know Jordan don't care because obviously Jordan, like I know that Jordan been obviously feeling Layla since like end of
Since
season 3, beginning of season
yeah,
4. And so like for me, I wasn't really a big like Jordan and Simone shipper anyways.
yeah,
So like for me, I just didn't really like care. I already was like on the Damone train when season 1 of All American Homecoming came. So for me, Jordan, he's already over that. He's already like had his closing point with Simone, but Layla didn't. Layla did talk to Simone and she got her closing part on that end, but she never really got a chance to talk to Jordan about it because when they did, I think he like did the episode when she came back and she was talking to him about it and it kind of like
yeah. I remember
caused a
that.
little yeah, it caused a little to shuffle. But I think for her, coming from like therapy and talking about emotions and like and analyzing how, her dad and her mom relationship was, she wanted to, I mean, had a little moment of like, what made you like fall out of love with like Simone? Because like I don't want that to happen to me. Like in her mind, she's like, if I can't figure out what made him and Simone stop working when they were like so, I guess, inseparable, what could lead for us?
Yeah,
And for him to be like, it's because I started to like my feeling for you grew. Like obviously. Like it wasn't any like it was just that he fell in love with her, therefore everything changed.
yeah,
And that when he felt that way, he won for it. Nothing stopped him after that. And for her to have that, like, it was because his feelings for her were so strong that it overweighed anything he felt for Simone. That was something that she needed to hear. I didn't find it odd. If anything, I feel like it was kind of a good place, especially where the lady was trying to bring up the engagement as something or something of trying to make the engagement seem like it was a trigger for Layla to have that be like the outcome and answer that she needed. I feel like that was a final clamp on bringing up Simone. Do not bring Simone up ever again, bro. Don't bring her up
she's gonna be at the
because
wedding. Yo, she's gonna be at the wedding.
absolutely not. What she's going to be All American Homecoming, which is funny because we're about to get into that right now. But Layla, I love you down.
Yeah,
I'm ready
this was
for
a good
y'all.
episode for
It was
her.
good.
Really good
It was a good
episode.
episode. Yeah, like yes, like give her everything. I don't want to have her have a storyline pertaining to Patience and Miko. No, give her that, and it's what she deserves. Give her a good
Yeah,
storyline, and I'm eating it up. Like yes, and I've been eating up for the past few episodes. Like this was the build up, and like whoa, like
yeah, it was the build up. Yeah.
holy Jesus! But now we went from a banger to a wanger,
Yeah.
or a langer, an L.
Not
Let's talk
the
about All American Homecoming season 3's little trailer that came,
man.
which I honestly watched it on mute because I feel like I don't want to hear like any
I
spoilers,
really
but I
don't
watched it.
remember anything that nothing in the trailer was
Yeah.
really good. I didn't think it was a good trailer at all.
Yeah, it was. I just saw like glimpses of Damon. I saw Keisha dancing. Didn't we say we didn't want no more dancing? And then I saw like a good 2 to 3 dancing
uh,
scenes.
saw
Ke
Cam like
yeah,
with the thing.
Cam's being a supporter, even though she never supports him.
Yo, I
Uh,
did think I remember it was Keisha and JR.
the
They
kids
seem like
did.
they could like they could be close. She said, "I'm
Yeah,
here
they're
for you"
close.
or whatever or something like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah. And then Gabby and JR was having it because
oh yeah, I
I
remember
guess he's
that.
trying to, I guess it's been a time jump, so maybe he got better.
Yeah,
But he wants to play baseball, and she's like, that could have hurt you. And then she slapped his hand. And then we had who else?
yeah.
I
Right.
don't know.
They had Simone. Simone's gonna be going
Oh
through
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah,
stuff
yeah, yeah. Simone's
this
gonna be going through. She's gonna be
so
going. She's gonna be going through something with tennis again, per usual, which is her like struggling after finding her ground.
yeah.
And then we had like the aunt dealing with
Oh yeah.
Marcus and like his fiance, and then lastly ended off with uh Simone saying, "Well, clearly in bed with somebody." I think Damon, obviously. And she was like, "Well, he told me to make a choice," and
Ah,
it's like,
that's not Simone, bro.
that's that that
That's
that's
Damon and Thea, bro. That's Damon and Thea.
no, okay. This is my theory. My theory is I think she chose Damon, right?
Yeah.
But from based on how they're like from like the little like video of like her and Lando, whatever, they were like walking together down the street. I think most likely her and Damon didn't last long of anything, or if they did, they're probably gonna be like, I don't know. The thing is, like, is the beginning of the first episode gonna be flashbacks because it's been a year time jump? Are they still gonna be like in a relationship, kind of like how like Jordan and Simone was for like the first half of season one, or like a couple episodes of season one before they like obviously got broken up?
Yeah.
Maybe her and Damon will be together for a couple episodes, and then something would happen to where they broke up. But they kind of made it feel like she really just had no like I don't know why they had her say, well, you told me to choose, as if like while you mad I chose you. Damn, I don't know why they had that, but I
Yeah.
think her and Lando are still gonna be friends because they didn't show Lando in the trailer, so like clearly she's not with Lando right now. But I think she's with Damon. I don't know how they're gonna make the relationship work or how they're gonna do it since Peyton is not gonna be on the show fully. He's not like a main character anymore. He's a recurring, I think, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be difficult to kind of like figure out how that works. And I just think that there's so many things that I just don't know because this is a year timed up now. Plus, with how confused, like how little to no storyline some people had the ending. So I don't know. Like, what do you want to happen in season three,
Bro, I just want Damon and Thea to run off and and I'm good. Like I want Cam to also be
bro?
good. I want Cam. I don't know if I want him with Keisha. I don't know. I love them in so much in season one, and they ruined them in season two.
Yeah,
But if they
there's
can
no
fix
way.
them, if they can fix their relationship, then I'll be happy. I'll be a Cam Isha. That's my ship. But I need the like yo. I don't care about nothing else. I'm coming to collect. So
Said
that's it.
you said after not collecting like handed on legacies, I gotta
Yeah,
collect something.
yeah.
To
And I really wasn't even happy with their ending. So, yo,
honestly, no. I like to talk to you about. I had to talk to you about them when we off the podcast. But no, like honestly, I think, man, listen, Camisha is done for me. I don't think there's anything that can make me excited for them anymore because Keisha as a character is mentally draining.
yeah, she was bad in season two.
She's mentally draining, and I feel like a lot of stuff that she's been doing have always been about her to the point that I don't even know what Cam be doing. I don't even know if she even knew what Cam be doing. Like Cam has had so many different storyline shifts from like football to him having a baseball episode to him now being a singer to
Yeah.
his dad being again singing to now him doing
Remember he had to like work at the pizza thing and
yeah, the
riding the
pizza
bike. Yo,
thing.
that
Then
was funny.
and then he went to like stomp the yard, which they're still doing. They did have Simone dancing, so she's most likely turning 21 this season. But like there has been so much of him that she doesn't know. And but he has to know everything about her struggles and her complications and her struggling with dance, which has been a continuous theme for two fucking seasons.
Yeah.
Girl at this point just wrap up dancing. You cannot try to go against the big dogs who've been dancing since they were out of diapers, and you only been dancing for about 2 years. You cannot compare. You cannot have high expectations and be shocked and be sad every time you have a declined application.
Yeah.
That's just how life goes sometimes. Like everything is not going to be handed to you because you're passionate about it. And she just somehow still doesn't grasp that, and it's just cringe to watch. Gabby and JR, I like them as a couple. I just feel like they were rushed too
They
much.
were really
They were
rushed.
rushed, and now they're most likely going to be getting hit with that Camisha treatment, which is them having tension and drama as soon as we come back to the damn season three, when it could have still been. But I mean, at this point, we were screwed for them anyways because if a time jump come through, she can't be trying to teach them how to be a player for a whole year. So I guess, but like it was still rushed in season two's demand.
Yeah.
Um, Thea, I don't know where she went. I don't know
Yeah.
where she went,
No
but she
mention though.
nothing. Simone, I know they're gonna have her struggling with 10 as per usual. It's like every time she gets it, they say, haha, something else is gonna have you shuffled and distrained. I don't know why they do that, but they love doing it, and it's exhausting to watch while the baseball team is thriving. Okay. And honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm just excited for Orlando and Simone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only excited just to see Dia. Hopefully we see them. Um and yeah, I mean, I don't think this season's gonna be that good, honestly. And if it's the final season,
Wow. Not just saying that they're gonna give you nothing.
because
The
Damon was
ship.
the main character. I just don't
Mhm.
see how you can make a big character into a recurring and the story still be good. And I'm not really interested in any of the other characters like that much. Like I like everybody together, but I don't think there's anybody that can fill Damon's shoes full time, honestly, and to where the storyline's gonna be that good as
Yeah.
Damon's. So I don't know.
Yeah, it is sad because like he was one of the introductions to Homecoming.
And season one was so good. Season two wasn't horrible. It wasn't as
Yeah,
good, but
it wasn't bad until they got to like the second half of season two.
yeah, yeah.
And
But
like they started to like just throw things in the
they
air.
fumbled. I
Like,
don't know what they were
yeah,
doing.
like I can't believe like y'all had I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I just know 2B was just
Trash.
a wild.
Yo, they broke Dia up. Yeah, I swear the season went down the drain, bro. As soon as they broke them up, the season
Oh
became
my,
trash.
yo! Honestly, you should get like somebody make him a Dia hoodie or something. Cause he riding hard every time, bro. What they gonna do is mention Dia like no, because
Uh,
honestly, season two made like changed some of my opinions on a lot of things. And like the writing choices were just
yeah,
yeah. So that's why like maybe my like I'm not really gonna dissect what opinions changed, but I feel like I probably already know, so I don't care. But yeah, I just feel like a lot of things that were handled specifically for a lot of characters were just not good at all.
yeah,
They
bro.
like it was as if they thought that season two was the ending, so they decided to do a lot of stuff, but enough to leave an ending open. And now they're going to have to do a time jump of the mess that they did in season two B. So um they can handle that. I'm just here for Simone having happiness. Like it's all I want. You can give me the 3A Damone, whatever you got provided, and then whatever else happens afterwards. That's all. Like, just give me the little family dinners. No more dancing, but I know
Yeah.
there's gonna be dancing. No more singing. There's probably gonna be singing. Um, just give me something good. That's all we ask. But yes, that was our discussion on All American and a little bit All American Homecoming. Let us know what was your ratings and your opinions on the episode of All American, and also what do you think will happen to All American Homecoming? Which,
Yeah.
yeah, are you a Dia warrior? Do you think Dia will overcome the love complications? Do you think Dia will make a
Oh
comeback and get her
man.
man next time on All American Homecoming Z? Until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.